Way of the Lawless by Max Brand. Narrated by Roger Clark. The Western thrives in many mediums of storytelling since its inception around the beginning of the 20th century, more than 100 years ago. It was film's first genre. The first cinema audiences sat down to watch such films as The Great Train Robbery, 1903. They had a much closer proximity and understanding of both its ideology and its untamed landscape. The Wild West was a much fresher reality, most of the viewers relating to its rawness, the absence of law and order, and how that influenced what semblance of civilization they could muster. That memory of the West is more of a subjective concept for today's audiences, yet the Western thrives. Not just in film, but in other media too, from the book that you are about to listen to newer and more interactive storytelling canvases, like video games. The idea of the Western has become myth, arguably more symbolism than any historical accuracy. The formula of the Western remains relatively unchanged, but its narratives have evolved from real memories to romantic metaphor. Audiences of the Western are still drawn towards the premise of men and women exposed to the harsh realities of an unforgiving, raw terrain. They're still attracted to the undiluted humanity and lack thereof of its occupants, some searching for freedom, others running from the unwelcome and inescapable shackles of civilization with which they have, for one reason or another, become at odds with. Max Brand, the author of Way of the Lawless, was born Friedrich Schiller Faust in 1892 in Seattle, Washington. He died at 51 in Santa Maria Infante, Italy, mortally wounded by shrapnel as a war correspondent covering the Allied forces' push northwards from the Mediterranean. Way of the Lawless is one of his better-known, stand-alone Western novels, written in 1921. I imagine a young boy during the Depression buying a copy to distract himself from the struggles of his youth and escape to another time, much in the same way young people do now with gaming, one obvious example being Rockstar Games' Red Dead Redemption series. The genre that is based on real history has become romantic myth, transporting today's audiences to a different time. It begins not unlike many fantasy tales. A young...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?